welcome back to The Workplace. I'm Beth Nave. So for those of you who are busy already packing out gifts for your loved ones for December, I don't know if you guys have also stopped and think about what you are going to be giving yourself for not just 2016, but for the rest of 2017. Is it going to be investments, mutual funds? Will it be in stocks? But the big question is, what kind of new talent would you like to harness for the upcoming year? If you've always had an artistic craze or creativity you'd like to actually further develop, why not enroll in a school of fashion and design? And you know what, we do have that is Style Studio, and they have amazing courses lined up for 2017. So we have more of that from Ine and JP. Hi guys.
Hi. Hi.
So hi yeah, it's great to go over that there is a school of, again, that caters to arts.
Yeah.
Because there are people who really want to get into the arts side, from dancing or like, let's say, ballet. I mean, and aside from cooking, but there's also things that are catering to outfits, especially if you've always had the passion for it, but you don't know which school to get into.
Yeah.
And you did mention that Style Studio is affordable.
Yes, it's affordable.
Okay, so for 2017, what are the add-on courses that you'll be having?
We are going to offer 1-year fashion, 2-year fashion marketing, fashion design and marketing, and we're also offering short courses in makeup artistry and fashion styling also. At the middle of the year, we are going to have our grad show. So for the students who took up 1-year fashion design programs and 6 months basic fashion design, so they're going to have their fashion show to showcase their collection.
And this is normally open to the public?
Yes, it's open to the public.
And like, let's say in runway, because usually you're already presenting the outfits that the models are wearing, can that actually be bought already?
Yes, they can actually buy the whole collection or piece by piece.
Nice.
They just have to talk to the
designers.
The designers, yeah.
Okay, and then like, for example, they'd want to have, like, let's say what we're seeing right now are the photos. Like, let's say we want that particular skirt, but the client wants it in a different color. So the particular potential clients can actually approach any of the designers and say, can you create this for me?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So they okay. Yeah.
All right, and you did mention, you said 2 years of fashion and marketing. So you're going to teach them stuff about fashion and how to market their own stuff?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I like this. Do you have the passion for fashion?
Yeah.
So it's you're also going to be telling them basically how the industry in the Philippines works?
Yes.
And you did mention about you have to have not just the passion for it, but really the survival skills in this industry.
The persistence.
Yeah, what about the capitalization?
Basically, you need to save a lot of money first if you don't have financial backers. Also, you need to have the, like, what do you call it, the pace where is the money going?
Right.
You know, am I designing this for a show? Am I designing this for what? Am I designing it when there's an actual order? Or it's basically like making pancakes. Will I sell this now? Will this end up as an inventory?
Right.
Those are the things that a designer should think, especially if he's into RTW. He's always thinking about sales.
Right.
It's like, am I gonna sell this now? Because after 3 months, there's a new collection coming out. What will happen to this? All of this will be on sale.
Right.
So I recommend for those who really want to go into fashion business, they should read BOF, The Business of Fashion. It's available online.
Yeah.
They actually offer online courses also to how to handle merchandising, how to handle marketing. These are the basic cues of how to survive, you know, with a minimal capitalization. Yeah.
Okay, but then again, minimal is relative, right? And the question is also, where are you going to be showing off your designs? Because then, like, while you're just explaining this to me, and you also mentioned this a while ago, it's not about the glitz and the glam.
Yes.
When you say designer, people go, wow, you design clothes. But then if you are the actual designer, you're going to have to source for your materials.
Of course.
You're the one who's
gonna make
exactly. You're going to make everything unless you have additional help, but then that's added operational expense.
Yes.
And then you did mention about where is the collection for. If it's for runway, then you don't necessarily have people who are going to buy the outfit, but you're just going to put your name out there.
For the media. Yeah.
Exactly. It's for the media to say, okay, JP, Valencia, Ine Baile are, coming out with this collection. And then what? You know,
Yeah.
and after that, then you really have to create a whole RTW for people to actually wear it.
Yes, actually, the RTW line is the bread and butter if you have a clothing line.
Right,
Yeah.
RTW, yeah. And then also you have to make connections. You have to attend all of
course.
these gatherings,
And
parties.
and also you should be the designer should also be very conscious about the comments of the media, especially the fashion bloggers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first collection and I have already a basher.
Oh,
You know, like-
congratulations!
these people are really, really mean, and
Yeah.
it could hurt you. Like
Right.
when they say,
If you care.
if you, well, I don't care about my name. I care about the brand.
The brand. Yeah.
It's the brand that I'm taking care of. So if I can just scratch my name off and have a guest designer for Kiyoki, I will.
Yeah.
But later on, my friends told me it's part of the business. You know,
Yeah.
it's really part
your
of.
first.
It's my first, and then they did
Aw,
that. and then-
Congratulations!
yeah.
No, they say that the more the successful you become, the more haters and bashers you'll actually have.
And this bashers are very, very, very mean. That
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're just like,
They're very
you know,
personal.
if you're not really strong, you will
Emotionally,
just
oh.
don't go out of the room. Oh my God, my collection was really bad. Was it? You know, people will not buy that anymore. What will happen? You know, but then you survive. And then you say, this is how to handle it.
How
so
do you handle it?
you appropriate emotions for that. You don't take it personally. It's
Okay.
like, well,
You
maybe
emotionally shut
he
off?
doesn't like it. Maybe
Yeah.
the blogger doesn't like it. Maybe the blogger is not in the mood during the time he wrote it. Maybe he has someone to promote to. You know what I
That's
mean?
true,
And
right.
then you realize that after the sales are, you know, if it's available online and then the blog is also available there, meaning to say the commentaries about the clothes are available at the same time, which doesn't happen here in the Philippines. It happens only in abroad, in Italy or in the States, wherein the fashion critics actually can hinder sales because it's simultaneously happening.
Yeah.
The next day, you have a runway at New York Fashion Week. The next day, you have New York Times criticizing you already.
Right.
And then
right.
that will plump the sales
Oh.
or make it interesting.
That's true.
If we have that here in the Philippines as an integrated, you know, way of
Giving comments.
business,
Right.
I think there could be a possibility that the Philippines would be that competitive, like South Korea, Japan, Singapore. They do that. It's simultaneous. That the criticisms are actually affecting sales. Here, if you're well connected, if you have
Doesn't matter.
nice family name, the bloggers are just the bloggers. I will go to a big newspaper. You know what I mean? This
Oh,
will
right.
stamp you all.
Right.
So,
right.
so those are the things that needs to be considered also if you are actually doing business in fashion.
So is it actually good for Filipino designers to start off first in this country and then eventually veer off and venture abroad? Or
if you're lucky enough, there's thousands of designers actually. Anyone can be a t-shirt designer. They can just cut it off and claim it's theirs. The question there is that are you in tune with what's happening in the world market? Are you there? Are you creatively, you know, there's what's it called, telepathy of creatives, wherein
they
they
get
have that, the color is this.
Yeah.
You know, are you
Yes.
part of that harmony? Because you could be just one t-shirt printing company that does t-shirt but doesn't have the trend to dictate, you know, this is the new one. So it takes time for, it's an acquired taste and market that as you mature as a brand or as a designer, you know, it gets to the point wherein, when you say Kiyoki, it's neon colors. When you say Kiyoki, it's really party rave.
right.
It's like this. The quality is like this.
It's educating the market.
Yeah.
And speaking about educating the market, you have your three models again. They change their outfits
Yes.
into what? What's this collection now?
This is still evening gowns.
Oh, evening gowns. Okay, so who's the first model you'll call?
Isa will be the first one. So
Okay. So let's take a look at this, especially now that a lot of parties are
So
happening.
Isa is from Maleficent Productions. So she's wearing a Marsala mallet gown with flower details on it and lace, embellished with sequences.
That is really gorgeous. I love the texture of especially the flow on the skirts. Really nice. And you can actually see the patterns, no? Of the flowers. It's actually roses, right?
Roses, it's roses, yeah.
And it's something that you'd love to wear, especially a lady in red.
Yes.
It's always eye-catching whenever you walk towards like inside a particular big ball event or whatnot, especially with the lights on.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Isa.
Okay, next model.
Next model would be Kim. So Kim is wearing a bustier serpentina gown with oriental lace embellished with pearl beads. So you can basically wear this for an evening event or a gala. Yeah.
And I just, you know, the design also accentuates her curves, no?
Yes.
How the pearls are actually embellished and created, and it's really very unique. Again, these are the students from your style studio who created it. Okay, thank you so much. And
thank you, Kim. And last one would be Marine.
Marine.
So Marine is also wearing a serpentina gown with Chinese collar and also oriental lace embellished with pearls, sequences, and beads.
So what happens like after creating a whole gown collection like this, if there are people who actually want to purchase it, how can they find it? Is it up in the Style Studio website?
Yes, it's up there, and then they can just message us through our Facebook page.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you, Marine.
All right, so that's just 6 gowns again, Style Studio students, and it just was created in 2 to 3 weeks' time.
Yes.
Wow, and so for those, again, what you teach is not just ball gowns or ballroom gowns, it's, again, RTW.
RTW, we also teach children's wear, menswear, and then women's wear.
You also create like swimsuits.
Yes, we also have that.
Nice. So that's part of the entire course already.
Yes.
So for 2017, just to recap, you offer 6 months.
So we're going to offer 2-year fashion design and marketing, and then 1-year fashion design program, and then 6 months basic fashion design, and then short courses for fashion illustration, pattern drafting, and then garment construction, which is a sewing one, and then short course for makeup artistry and fashion styling.
Wow, it's really exciting. And then also you do have projects already lined up. I mean, like they can present their outfits, models can wear them in the actual big fashion show.
Yes, that will be middle of the year next year.
Okay, what about students who have already previously enrolled? Can they also join the fashion shows created?
Yes, they can, if they have their collection ready.
Okay, I think we have a couple of, we still have time to address a couple of the questions from our studio audience. So we have a couple from Rachel. She wanted to find out if you also have partnerships with abroad designers. So for example, like we were talking about partnerships and collaboration a while ago, like if they'd want to have their gowns or outfits seen abroad, is there some kind of collaboration like that?
As of the moment, we still don't have that, but we are planning to do that.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. Okay, and then we also have questions with regard to what about if they want to start selling their outfits and you've enrolled in this school? Is it possible to actually present the designs to the school and it's still presented to the rest of the student body? Something like that.
They have to enroll first, and then we can just put it on our Facebook page, and they can just message us through our Facebook page. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's all the time we have left. So before we say goodbye, any messages you'd like to share to all your potential students? So let's start with you, Ine. Anything you'd like to say to our audience?
Guys, I am inviting you to enroll all our programs for 1 year and 6 months, and then also 2-year fashion design and marketing. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Style Studio Fashion Design School, and then you can also follow us on Twitter at Style Studio Phil, PHIL, and then our Instagram account is Style Studio Fashion Design.
All right, thank you so much. I know about you, JP. Anything you'd like to say to our audience?
I just finished my first collection for menswear, and I have my own website. It's kiyoki.ph. Please come visit the website. I have all the clothes available there. Also, next year I might join an international fashion show if I get lucky to be selected. But that's just, I'm hoping so.
I'm sure you will be. Yeah? It's something new, and you've got that pizzazz going, and you've been all over already, 7 years abroad, and you're here. So I'm sure it's meant, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. So thanks so much to Ine and JP, and also to Style Studio Fashion and Design School. We'd like to thank everybody, also to our lovely models, and for the, again, cooperation of everybody for to create this particular episode. We'd also like to thank our partners. So thank you so much to David Salon, also to Urban Ashram Yoga. We'd also like to thank Gold's Gym, and a whole lot of the trainers I've been having. So thank you guys so very much. I'm Mary Beth Nave, and we'll see you in our upcoming episodes.
Thank you.